How to finish a painting. People ask me this all the time. How do you finish a painting? Um, and if you watch my videos all the time, I wanted to start out by saying I'm sorry. I wanted to apologize to all the ADHDers out there. In one of my videos, like a couple months ago, I mentioned that ADHD might be like more socially acceptable and easier to deal with than borderline personality disorder or bipolar, but I don't want to make anything small that I don't understand, okay? So just bear with me here. I'm so sorry that I might have insulted ADHDers. All I care about is people with mental illnesses and that you can somehow make your way to a canvas and get those feelings out there. It's like so important to me. So let's get back to the painting. When I came up to this canvas, it was white, and that outline I had done with fine tip Sharpie. Now I know Sharpie's going to show through the paint. So I just squirted a bunch of paint on here and I decided I'm going to do all the hair at once. So that's what this phase is. This phase isn't let me do the background. This is let me get all the hair done at once. Okay, so I just squirted a bunch of paint in there. I always do way too much paint when I squirt it directly, and so that's why if you like watch through the video, I'm constantly like scraping it off and putting it on the left side. It was Sharpie, and now there's one layer of 3 colors of paint on it because I wanted to do the hair all at once. Let that baby dry, and then I'm gonna paint around the head black just to kind of bring it forward and give it some stuff going on. So now I'm painting the background. It's actually called negative painting when you paint around something to bring it out. You learned something. Yeah. Okay, 3 cheers for anyone who's getting through life in America with all this weird stuff going on. So hugs to you if you need a hug, and heart hands to you, or however the new heart hand is, like this. Okay, so I painted the background black, and then I grabbed my Posca paint pens and I started to do the outline, but I forgot that, pro tip, Posca paint pens smear under acrylic. So if I did an outline here and I painted over it with my Nova Color paint, that Posca black is going to smear. It's going to turn white again. It's really annoying. Deco Color paint pens don't do that, but they're shiny, and I like the matte finish of the Posca. So here I am painting the face. Very simply, thin layer of yellow, iron oxide yellow, and looks really green next to the orange, which I kind of like. So all I'm doing is putting a little layer of color in here just to kind of bring the face out. I've done a painting like this before, so I kind of had a little plan in my mind. I knew I was going to color the face in a color. I knew I was going to outline everything in black. Posca paint pens, as you will see as soon as I finish the face. And then I did all the hair in Posca paint pen, bullet tip, and I just went in there and outlined everything that I could see from the Sharpie originally that was showing through. Basically outlining the whole thing in black. There's not much to this painting style. I did all the hair in one big swoop. I filled in the back with black. I just outlined everything else. I'm going to color this flower in to give it some color. Here's the important part. How do you know when it's done? How do you look at a painting and know when it's done? That is a trick. It's something to learn. You know, like a lot of people make music, but not a lot of people finish songs. So painting is a lot like that. It's real easy to like start something, but to say that it's done is very tricky. Practice by painting and making a lot of art. That's how you figure out your style. That's how you figure out what you like, by making a lot of art. And the bad pieces you make in between all the cool ones is where you learn a lot. So you kind of have to make the bad ones. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel and watching me paint this easy paint style that I'm showing you how to do, how to really like make a painting in like a couple hours, and that you really end up liking. Okay, so thank you for subscribing. Say hi in the comments. If you are struggling with mental health today, big hearts to you, hugs, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.